Hey Taurus, welcome to 2023. This is a 5-minute forecast for the whole year. Believe it or not, now it's obviously not going to have too much detail in, but it's worth giving you a few of the highlights of things that you can look forward to. I do break these down on a month-by-month basis. And also, if you're interested and want an actual full reading with me, you can go to feelgoodastrology.com/store. But anyway, let's have a look at some of the things I think it would be really good for you to pay attention to. So one of the first things that I would say is that Pluto is going into Aquarius on the 23rd of March. Now that's starting a really big shift in the way your career is going and your standing in the world. I don't know if it's felt a little bit challenging in terms of making your mark and understanding almost like your longevity, but you're coming into a phase now where issues of stature and recognition are really, really paramount for you. And so Pluto coming into the sign of Aquarius this year is marking, I don't want to say an ascension to power, but it's bringing up all issues of power. And this is going to be a longer term theme for you. This is going to be going on for the next 20 years or so. But you are coming into a time of recognizing the power that you have in life. Now, something else that I think is really important for you to bear in mind is the fact that there's a big old healing crisis that's been going on and brewing in the unconscious mind for you for quite some time. And in early spring of 2023, between the 22nd of February and the 5th of May, there's a lot of things going through your 12th house, which is the place of your insecurities. It's a place of the things that you keep hidden. It's almost like the place of your undoing, the bits you don't want to have a look at. I would absolutely recommend, especially if you're born between, say, 1972 and 1978, I would absolutely recommend that you have a good look at these, because there's a lot going on with Chiron in Aries. Jupiter's making a conjunction to it, as is Venus, as is the moon, Mercury, and the sun between these two dates. And it's a time when whatever has been brewing for you in your unconscious mind is going to come up. You really could heal yourself of this complaint and become an absolute master of your energy. So imagine that you clear off this healing in the space of 2 months, like it would be quite an intense 2 months. But could you imagine if you're able to clear a load of old ancestral healing and feel so much more confident in who you are? Can you imagine how much easier it will be as Pluto is in your 10th house, trying to help you find a level of power in yourself? So I think these two go hand in hand. Now, the big news for you is that Jupiter is actually going through your sign, and it's entering the sign of Taurus on May the 16th, and it's going to be there for 11 to 12 months. Now, one of the things to bear in mind with Jupiter when it goes into your own sign is that you can suddenly put on weight and bloat out. So be aware of that if that's something that you need to worry about. But Jupiter going into your own sign should be quite exciting, if anything. It should be enlivening. It should make things bigger. So your personality is likely to expand. Your ideas are likely to expand. It's an all-round good time in terms of planning where you want to be and actually having fun doing it. It's a time of well-being and a time when you can feel really quite optimistic. Now, the 19th of May is a new moon in Taurus at 27 degrees. And I think that's a real sort of pinnacle point. Jupiter's just entered Taurus. The new moon in Taurus takes place. And it's a really good time for you to get excited and make some really good and solid plans for your life. I think, before we get to the end of this 5 minutes, because I've only got less than a minute left, I just want to point out that on October the 28th, there's a full moon in Taurus. And so the plans that you're putting into place at the time of the new moon are likely to come under some intense scrutiny around the October the 28th. So I would, if you are launching anything at the time of the new moon, I would really think in terms, if I was you, of how am I doing? How am I reviewing this? What's my progress? And you might even choose to do this on a moon by moon basis. Every time the moon goes into Taurus, have a look. How am I doing against my objectives? How is this growing? Does this still feel good? If not, ditch it, review it, change it, but keep moving and keep on with your dreams, because you are coming into a time of making your dreams. So anyway, I hope that's helpful. That's your 5-minute brief forecast for 2023. I hope you've enjoyed it. And like I say, you can reach me at www.feelgoodastrology.com/store. Lots of love to you, Taurus. Bye for now. Mwah.